It's been a violent few months in the Sacramento area, and many are wondering what our leaders are doing to keep our community safe.
Yeah, there's a state program that aims to get guns out of the hands of people who shouldn't legally have them. But as KCRA 3's Brittany Johnson reports, the system is still facing some significant challenges.
What you're looking at is firearms that were turned into us for safekeeping.
Seizing guns.
Pistols, revolvers, semi-automatic pistols. We have an assault rifle.
Can be a dangerous business.
Right off the bat, they're never happy to see us.
That's why deputies are welcoming new resources.
It makes me feel a lot safer to have all that in place, to have more additional people, just in case something goes wrong.
But if there's a firearm attached and it's a volatile situation, we're in a position to intervene.
The San Francisco Sheriff's Office was awarded $300,000 as part of the state's Armed and Prohibited Persons System. Sacramento and Contra Costa County also received funding.
The APPS program, Armed Prohibited Persons System program, is a first in the nation, unique in the nation, only in the nation program.
In 2021, our APPS enforcement
Attorney General Rob Bonta says the program allows agents to seize guns from people who purchased them legally, then became prohibited from owning them.
Because of a criminal conviction, because of a restraining order, because of a disqualifying mental illness.
As of January, about 24,000 people were on the list.
Gun owners who are committed to.
Julia Weber at the Giffords Law Center says that's a problem.
So that's really concerning that we're not doing a good enough job at the local level to reduce the time between when they become prohibited and we separate them from their firearms.
Garen Wintemute with UC Davis is researching the program and has similar concerns.
The trick is to get to these people as soon as possible after they become prohibited, because risk of doing a new violent act is probably highest shortly after whatever happened that got them prohibited in the first place.
He says this is how it works now. Every day, courts report new prohibitions to the state. Overnight, the computers run that list against a list of gun owners. They have to confirm the matches by hand. If the suspects don't turn in the guns like they're supposed to, that launches an investigation process that could lead to seizures.
Ideal solution, quite frankly, would be not to have a need for law enforcement to go out and recover the weapons from a person at home, for example. It would be to make it part of the transaction. Here's your restraining order and give us the guns at the same time.
Attorney General Bonta knows the program isn't perfect.
There's a couple of challenges that we are very cognizant of. We have a data platform for the APPS program that is pretty clunky and not as efficient and needs to be upgraded.
Another challenge, staffing. Last year, there were only about 50 agents on the team.
And we're going to continue to make sure that we're able to be competitive and to recruit the best team possible.
In all of 2021, agents recovered 826 firearms in the database.
The program does a good job of moving through the list of people that it has. We need to remember that people get added to that list every day.
Added to a growing list of 24,000.
Or they're served.
A number the San Francisco undersheriff is hoping to shrink.
We need to go get these guns. If the guns are out there, we need to go get them. We just want to make sure that if there's any gaps in the criminal justice system, that we're in a position to fill it.
Brittany Johnson, KCRA 3 News.
So across the state right now, 10 sheriff's departments received funding as part of the APPS program last year. Here in Sacramento County, they're using the money to hire more detectives to seize guns. In Contra Costa County, deputies are focusing on recovering more firearms from domestic abusers.
And we have more on this. We want to show you an important distinction. Being a prohibited person is different than being on the state's Armed and Prohibited Persons list. All Californians are prohibited from owning guns if they have been convicted of a felony or certain domestic violence crimes. They only end up on the APPS list if the state is aware they own guns and have not turned them in.